What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam and this is Vancity Audi. I have not brought you guys a performance test in some time because it's been so freaking miserable. Every time I drive out to Mexico, it's cold, it's wet, it's snowing, and I can never make something happen for you. Finally, there's been a couple days in a row. It is a bit warmer now. It's still freaking cold, but it's a bit warmer, and I should be able to get you guys a proper quarter-mile run. The only thing that might happen, I might not have any grip. I am still using my winter tires, and they are skinny mini 235 45 17s. So even though I've lowered my launch control all the way down to the lowest setting from IE, I might struggle for traction. But with that said, who cares? Let's have some fun. TTE810 is what I have on the car, and I'm using IE's Stage 3 Plus tune still on 93 Octane. If you guys are familiar to the channel, you may have seen the last time I was on the dyno, and you know exactly how much horsepower and torque I make at the wheels. For those of you that saw my last dyno video where I was testing a catless versus a catted setup, know that I have reverted back to the high flow performance catted downpipe from IE. I am not catless. I took that one out and put the catted one back in. I like the tone better, and if you watch that video, you know why. So what we're gonna do today is a quarter-mile run and see the best ET and the best trap speed I can accomplish at my version of full weight. I can never claim full weight for you guys because I have downgraded brakes. B9 S4 brakes and smaller, lighter wheels and tires. They're 17-inch. So I do have that advantage. But besides that, you have my fat ass in the car. I have over half a tank of gas. I have the full interior, everything in the trunk. So this is as close to full weight as I can be. So today it is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's about 10 degrees Celsius. And the DA is negative 300. So still really good. But with that said, full transparency, I've already been out here about a month ago. It was a lot colder, but I had F-all for traction. It sucked. Spinning through first and second, kind of dancing along. My times were terrible. So I'm hoping today it's a bit warmer now and I'll be able to accomplish something even better. Let's go through my parts. We'll start at the back of the motor and we'll work our way forward. On either side of the transmission, we have IE mid pipes. Then we have an IE down pipe going into a TTE810 hybrid turbo. Then from there, we have the IE turbo inlet and finishing off at the IE air intake system. We're also using CTS Turbo's charge pipe, TTE's 4-bar map sensors. For the fueling, we're using APR's high pressure fuel pump, as well as upgraded direct injectors from Audi's 4-liter twin turbo V8. And lastly, up front, we have IE's intercooler. All right, pumping up the brakes to get some brake pressure. Let's see if these skinny little winter tires can hold on for dear life and give me a decent launch. Let's see how we do. Oh, come on. Spinning, no AMAX in first gear because I was spinning too much. AMAX enabled again for second, third, losing in fourth as per usual, but freaking ripping up top. Let's pull over and see what I did. On my way home from Mexico, I remembered one massively important piece of information that I forgot to share in the upcoming comparison of the results that I achieved today versus what I achieved with the TTE710 using Stage 3 93 Octane software. Back then, I was 180 pounds lighter than I am today. I didn't have a passenger seat, I didn't have a rear seat, and I didn't have trunk contents. So keep that in mind when I'm comparing the numbers that I achieved today versus what I achieved back then with the 710. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to finish off the video inside the car again. It is too freaking windy and all you're gonna get is wind noise, and I don't wanna put you guys through that. Wide open throttle in this thing, woohoo! Super fun, I miss that feeling. Even though it spun all the way through first in disabled AMAX mode, it still felt hella fast. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about when I say AMAX, AMAX refers to the maximum acceleration your car can do. When you hear the gear shift farts on gear changes, that means AMAX is not enabled and you are going slower than you could be if AMAX is enabled. Normally, if you guys watch my videos when I'm drag racing on track, 1, 2, and 3, all those gears will shift seamlessly without any gear change farts. This is what I always call them. People are used to them from DSGs. But ZF8 does the same thing if it drops out of AMAX. Then 4th and 5th gear on this IE tune, it drops out of AMAX mode. This one lost 1st gear, so there was an abundance of spin. Kicked back in 2nd and 3rd, lost at 4th and 5th. How did I do 0 to 60? 3.1 seconds. So that is, what, 2/10 slower than I did with the TTE810 on just stage 3, with no fueling upgrades on the 93 Octane tune. That I was on summer tires and it was significantly warmer. So obviously I was spinning, you guys could see that, you could hear it, I could feel it, and that's why I did not perform as well 0 to 60. Now for some numbers I always forget to share with you guys. It's never been a top priority of mine to have a really good 100 to 200 kilometers or a really good 60 to 130. I'm always about an ET and a trap speed, but I know a lot of you guys actually in Europe, I find, you don't have a lot of quarter-mile tracks, so you do roll stuff. You want to see what you can do up top without a launch involved. My 100 to 200 kilometers an hour is now 6.9. I'm in the 6s. Pretty cool on a pump gas tune. Then for the 60 to 130, 7.96. I'm in the 7s for the 60 to 130. Still nothing mind-blowing, but a pretty damn good improvement over what I saw with the TTE810 on 93 Octane. And now for the numbers that I truly care about, the ET and the trap speed. I managed to accomplish a trap speed of 129 miles an hour. I almost hit 130 on a pump gas tune. That's 4 miles an hour faster than I accomplished with the TTE810 when I was on the streets of Mexico before testing with street tires. That's pretty freaking amazing. As for the quarter-mile time, you guys saw how much I spun. I'm not making excuses, but that's why this suffered. I still managed a 10.87 second quarter-mile pass. That's impressive as hell, guys. This is my full weight, pretty damn close. I have some rotational mass loss from my wheels, tires, and smaller brakes, but overall, this is a pretty close comparison to what you guys would be able to achieve with your cars on your streets, wherever you are located. Yes, I had incredible DA today, and it was still a bit cold, and I spun, but if I don't spin, I could see a 10.7, and possibly with proper tires on, actually, with proper tires in a little bit warmer weather, that's a 10.6. That's what I personally think. I don't know whether that would happen, but that's my guess, just from the experience that I've had in this car. This car's been freaking awesome. It's been a lot of fun. And this is a 93 Octane tune, so I can only go up from here or down from here if you're thinking about ETs. Not too long until I'm back on track with that file, that E70 file, where I made so much power and so much torque. I'm dying to feel that. I'm dying to feel that wide open launch and all the way through the gears up top to see what I can accomplish. You guys think I'll be able to do a 9-second quarter-mile pass the first time out? That's the goal. That's the goal. 9-second pass, first time out. I'm going to strip this car back to the way I finished last season. I'm going to run the TTE810 Stage 3 Plus E70 file, and I'm going to try to go faster than I ever have before. Possibly faster than anyone has gone before. I hope you guys feel that I can do that, because I'm crossing my fingers I can. So stay tuned to the channel for more, and until next time, guys, take care.